Taha Shaki, and I'm a professional in the industry for data and analytics. So I help businesses understand value from their data, get value from the data and improve their performance or understand the customers, and things like that. Yeah. So I'm pretty much a facilitator for data. Yeah, a lot of the organizations that I've been working for, are looking to dabble into AI, but they're still it's still a little skeptic about it or a little scared about, adopting AI. And definitely, these kind of events help us understand the industry more and, what it entails and how you can start harnessing the power of AI. If you're not using AI, then you're definitely going to be a dinosaur. So, yeah, I guess that's a big reason that I would love to know more about AI and learn more about it and see what's going on. Yeah, considering this is like about a learning program, like the Global Institute of AI, so it's definitely more, I guess, targeting people who want to get really hands-on skills rather than just understand what it is and pretty much a lot of stuff that you can pretty much find out from reading a news article. So it's like people who are actually doing the stuff, and living and breathing the stuff, and also teaching. So I think probably GIofAI is one of the first I've heard of in this industry that is actually teaching how to make AI agents and do all the other cool stuff. So it's good to see people in the hackathon hacking away at their computers and coming up with an agent. It's good to see have a first-hand view of the industry. It's pretty good. I've had a lot of good networking with quite a few people, and learning a lot more about all the stuff that's out there. What's happening in the local market, what people are interested in. What's motivating other people to come here, and it's good to see Sandy again. Because we used to work together previously. So it's yeah. AI, I guess, to me means the future. So you can't be without AI. If you're not using AI, then there's some serious questions about your efficiency. Why aren't you using it? And if you are using it, then you've got to nail the ethical part of it, and how you're using it, how you can maximize the use of it and get the most value out of it without doing anything that you shouldn't be doing. So definitely, I want to use AI to be a better version of myself, and use all the smarts that are out there at my disposal to kind of help me level up. And I think it's really important to understand that so you can really play the game. So I think AI has the smarts that a lot of collective minds, like great collective minds, couldn't probably come up with a lot of the answers that AI has, but it's of course missing the human element. So you have this amazing a workhorse that's at your disposal and can do so much for your organization, do so much automation, do a lot of facilitation and enablement. And it would be a pity, if organizations didn't use that. So that's why I'd use AI. Yeah, no, I mean, coming to the event, you're actually seeing people building AI bots or whatever it is, and you're actually seeing the interfaces that they're using, the coding that's going on in the back, the platforms they're using. And I know Sandy personally from past engagements, so I know that, it's not just going to be all fluff and promotional. It's something that's very real. It's by someone who's actually doing something, and creating something with AI. Yeah, someone who's, who's credible in the industry to be able to, get a good output and get the result that people are looking for. Yeah, I think it'd be good for them to understand, what their goals would be in coming to the event. And there's quite a few things that you could do here, to make the most of this opportunity. There's a lot of networking to be had. There's a lot of engagement with industry leaders, people who are in the industry, aside from all the learning. And definitely, if someone's considering a career in AI, then they should definitely come to an event like this, because they can see what they're going to be learning. They can have a hands-on session and pretty much understand, what it's going to be like for them to get, really knee-deep into all of this stuff. So yeah, maybe have a think about exactly what you want from this event. You know, if it's just going to be networking, or are you going to be winning the hackathon? You know, whatever it is, maybe brush up on your Python skills, or have a read up on some of the materials that they sent to you previously. And I think you'd come in really equipped and ready to go.